there, I'm Christy from Snips Adventures, and today we're going to be blind ranking Star Wars characters. This is a random tier list I found, so it's a mix of like animated characters and I believe live action characters. I don't really know, I kind of just clicked on it and it's going to be a fun time. Please don't kill me for my opinions. I hope I could do this good. I'm a little nervous. I hope I don't put like too many people in one category. And I will be like ranking them, like the first people in the columns are like people that are like at the top of the list, and then the bottom is like the end of that column. All right, so first up we got 3PO. I don't think 3PO deserves half the hate he gets. He's a good character. Yeah, he can be annoying at times, but he's still cool. That being said, I'll put him in good. I'll put him in good. Is this like the seventh sister? I think that's the one from Rebels that is voiced by Freddie Prinze Jr.'s wife, Sarah Michelle. Maybe. Meh. I could care less about her. But I also don't think she's a bad character. So there you go. Ahsoka. There you go, queen. Up on the top, where she belongs in S tier. I can make a whole YouTube video about my love for Ahsoka, which if you would like to see, please comment, because I'll probably also do it along with Anakin, because the two of them are tied for my favorite character. You see, there's a problem, because when I was 11 years old, I chose Anakin as my favorite character, and that has proven to be true. But then I was introduced to the amazingness that is Ahsoka Tano, and I fell in love with her. But I have an emotional attachment to Anakin that, like, I just cannot remove him from first place. So Ahsoka and Anakin share that spot. Andor, ooh, he's getting top tier. I don't think he's S tier. He's not in like one of my top 10 characters, but man, second season, I thought it started off a little slow. Like I was a fan of the first season, not my favorite Star Wars series, but I liked it. But like the last 6 episodes of Andor season 2, insane, literally insane. All right, Ayla Secura, I think is going in meh too. She's cool. I do like what they added to her story, but for me personally, there's a lot more characters that I enjoy more than her. Babu Freak, he's also going in mutt. I have nothing against Babu Freak, but what did he do for me? Bail Organa, he is going in a, oh, is he great or is he top of good? I'll do him a favor and put him in great for now. Because once again, as we like do more series and we get more about like the earlier rebellion, Bail is such a cool character. I think each one of them had their own role in starting the rebellion, and Bail just happens to be one of my favorites. BB-8, guys, he's here. OMG, I'm gonna get grilled for this, but BB-8 above Cassian Andor. For some reason, BB-8 is one of my favorite droids and Star Wars characters of all time. I think it's because like I fell in love with Star Wars after watching The Force Awakens. That was my first introduction into Star Wars, so I think BB-8 might hold a little place in my heart. BB-1, never played Jedi Fallen Order. That is a lie, because I did try. I'm not the great at video games. Like, I'm the type of video gamer that plays Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, and Mario Party, and that's about all I'm good at. So I kind of played, but I do think BD1 is cool. So he's going in the bot, but like I know these characters, yet I'm putting him above him, which I feel bad. Should I just put him in meh? But he's cute, so he's going at the bottom of good. All right, is this like Kylo Ren or is this just Ben Solo? I'm gonna go with Ben Solo, and he is going into great for me. Also, unpopular opinion, I like The Rise of Skywalker. I think it's cool. I love the sequels. I adore Rey. If Rey is on this list, which she's better being, she is going all the way to the top. I liked his redemption arc, especially at the time of watching that movie, seeing that it was so important to me, and I think I liked it more in that moment when it did come out, but it still holds that special place in my heart. Bo-Katan is going into top tier. Does she top Cassian Andor? I think she does, because she is such a cool warrior. Her arc throughout the Clone Wars, and then where we've seen it grown into live action. What a woman. What a woman. Bo-Katan deserves that spot. Boba Fett. Boba Fett's going into great. I am going to put him above Bail Organa. Once again, like, I wouldn't say Boba Fett is one of my favorite characters, but I appreciate a good character when we get a good character. So that's where he is going. And that leads us into Cad Bane, which you can barely see in that picture. That picture is so dark. But Cad Bane is going on the top of good. I did enjoy his arc in the Tales of the Underworld. I think he is a sick bounty hunter. He is so cool. Actually, sorry, Bale, you're getting knocked down to good because I do like Cad Bane. Does Cad Bane go into great then? No, he's staying in good. Guys, this is why I was a little scared for this video because my brain, it's going to be a roller coaster to see who Christy puts where. That's the list for now. Cad Bane's sick. His hat, S tier right there. Oh, Cal Kestis. I think Cal will go next to BD1. And I feel bad because I didn't really like play the game, so I can't really give him. I've seen character run-throughs. I'm not going to do the next person that I don't even know the name of, but I know she is in the video game, so I don't want to do her. Chewbacca, guys. I think Chewbacca just has to, like, literally, if you ask me my favorite Star Wars characters, I don't know if I would say Chewbacca, but Chewbacca is, like, the best companion a person could ask for. He deserves the top tier. Chewbacca, I mean, come on, guys. Chopper, guys. Chopper is going above Chewbacca after I just said that. Chopper is my favorite droid. I think he's so funny. He's the best. When Dave Filoni calls him a cat, something you're going to learn about me on this YouTube channel is I adore cats. I have 2 cats of my own. They're the cutest little babies ever. And Chopper's a war criminal. He's so funny. I don't think I have to explain why Chopper's going all the way up there. Is that just a clone? Is that like all the clones? I rather do, I'll save that one for last, but I rather do like the individual clones, which leads me to Commander Cody. He's not my favorite droid. I mean, he's not my favorite clone, but I still love him, so he's going there because he's cool. I'm just gonna save like all the generic ones like Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper, Battle Droid. Like, I'm just putting them at the bottom because like they're not characters. They're like a big unit, but not like a character. Crosshair. Does he go above Cassian Andor or below? I'll put him below for now because I think there's other members of the Bad Batch I like better, but the Bad Batch, what an amazing show. I literally would recommend that to anyone. I just finished rewatching Rogue One. So I think Chirrut, do we put him below? We're going to put him below, no, below Bail Organa. I love him. I'm strongly considering using I'm One with the Force and the Force is with me on my grad cap right now. He is responsible for one of the most iconic lines and most quotable lines in all Star Wars that I love. Count Dooku, I don't really care for. I think it's cool, the whole fallen Jedi, everything about him. But once again, like, you ask me my favorite Star Wars character, he's kind of just there. Echo. Echo's above. Is he above Bo-Katan and BB-8? Yes. Yes, he is. He just did a huge jump. I was going to put him at the end of top tier. But no, Echo's from the Clone Wars, when he was like in Domino Squad, to all the way up to Bad Batch. I love Echo. I love Echo. Is he my favorite Bad Batch member? Probably him or Hunter. So if Hunter's also on this list, Hunter's going to go next to Echo because he's amazing. Wicket. I love Wicket. But like at the okay, I do think I'm so sorry, Cal and BD1. There's nothing against them. I just don't know them. Ezra Bridger. Ezra's going. Ooh, does Ezra go top tier or bottom of? Ezra's going all the way up there. I mean, come on. Till this day, the end of Rebels is one of the only pieces of media that had me like profusely sobbing after it ended. I was not doing okay mentally. Like, oh, that destroyed me. And at that time, no one knew where Ezra was. And I think that's what destroyed me more. I think Ezra is such a great character. And that is why Ezra is going into S tier, into my faves. Fennec Shan. She's not going into meh. I'll put her below Count Dooku. Once again, cool character. Just don't really care that much about her. Then Finn is the reason I fell in love with Star Wars. Him and Rey. Finn was my first favorite character for Star Wars, I think. And then it turned into Rey after like a week after watching The Force Awakens. But Finn was my first character. I felt so like protective over him, especially when the sequels were coming out. But in terms of this, now that I've like watched a lot of Star Wars, I think just because of like the connection I have to him, I'll put him at the end of top tier, but he might go like the beginning of great. Because now there's like a lot more characters that I love more than Finn, but I do give Finn credit where credit is due for what he did for my love of Star Wars. Freaking Fives, S tier. Oh my gosh. That is still one of the best arcs in all of Clone Wars. Like when Fives finds out about everything, his sacrifice at the end of Clone Wars during the Siege of Mandalore when Rex and like all like they're talking about Fives, it's like, oh my gosh, it's happening. It's happening. OMG. So the get out of here thing, I changed it to, it used to be Ponkrell, but yeah, he's going, once again, no need to explain. He sucks. That's a freaking gonk droid with a lightsaber. I don't really understand that, but it's fine. Grand Inquisitor could also go in to get out of here. The trouble he caused for Ezra and Kanan. And in Kenobi, he was fine. I actually really like the Kenobi show. It has some of my favorite moments in all of Star Wars, but like the Grand Inquisitor is like, I could care less if he's there. Therefore, he's going in the bottom tier. Grievous. Grievous is an interesting character. He is one of my brother's favorite, one of his favorite Star Wars characters. So I feel like I am doing my brother a disservice if I rank Grievous low. But personally, I don't really have a relationship with Grievous, but my brother does. So he is going above Count Dooku. I think that's a good one. Grogu can get great. He's so cute. He's just getting it for cuteness alone. Han Solo. Han could go above 3PO. Guys, there's a lot of good right now. Hondo Wanaka, guys. Hondo. Hondo's going above Finn. Sorry, Finn. Especially on a smuggler run at Disney. I just love Hondo. He's such an icon. Funny pirate. Everything he's done. Guys, here's Hunter. We already talked about his. Him and Echo are my favorite Bad Batch characters. Such a dad. Ugh. Jabba. See, I think Jabba deserves good. I don't think he deserves meh, because I kind of enjoy when Jabba's on the screen. I'll put him I can't believe Jabba's getting this high. But I think he's a good character. Like, I don't think he deserves get out of here. He's not bad. Jango Fett, meh. But I'll give him top of meh, because he's cool. I'm not doing bulk Jar Jar. Jawa. Jyn Erso. Top of great. But below Ben Solo. She's going in great. She's such a cool character. She's so strong, so amazing. Rogue One's just a great film. So she's going there. Guys, K2SO is here. Does he go above Hunter and Echo or below them? Because K2 and Chopper and BB-8 are my favorite droids. I do think I like the Bad Batch more, but like K2, you're iconic. I love you. He might move higher. This is where it's getting messy, guys. Like, this is where I'm having a hard time. Oh my goodness, guys, it's Kanan. Kanan is going above Chopper. Kanan, he is my third favorite Star Wars character after Ahsoka and Anakin. When he died, that also wrecked me. Something about the end of Rebels literally destroyed any mental sanity I had in my brain. I cried about his death for days. I even knew it was coming. It wasn't even a surprise. I knew it was coming. Yeah, it wrecked me. I love Kanan. Any mention we get of Kanan now, like, destroys me. The Ghost Crew is just my favorite. They're the best. Kadadi Mundi. He technically deserves the bottom of meh, but I'm gonna put him at the top of Get Out of Here because, like, I really don't care for him in the slightest. You can leave. Kit Fisto. I feel bad putting him at the top of meh, so he's gonna go at the bottom of good. I don't really have an opinion about that man, but there he goes. We'll do Lando. also don't care that much about Lando. Oops, is that an unpopular opinion? Probably he's going there. Princess Leia could go into great. She's cool. She my favorite? No, but she's cool. Luthen. He can also go into great below. No, I like these guys more than him. Yes. OMG. I feel like he goes here. But I feel like that's so low for him because he is also an underrated leader of the rebellion. Yeah, he did some bad stuff, but like Andor said, and all of them said at the freaking end of Andor season 2, they would not be where they were without Luthen. Sorry, not sorry. Mando's pretty cool. We'll put him below Jyn Erso. And great. Darth Maul, time to go all the way to the top, guys. Because Darth Maul is my favorite Star Wars villain. Hello? Okay, he is going above Chopper. So there's Darth Maul. Anakin's my favorite Star Wars character, but Darth Vader's not my favorite Star Wars villain, which I know is not that uncommon. I feel like there's quite a few people that agree with me on that. Darth Maul is my favorite Star Wars villain. I think Sam Witwer is one of the best voice actors out there. And yeah, he deserves that spot. All right, who's next? OMG, I didn't do Luke yet. I don't love Luke. Hot take? Probably a hot take. I know, he's like the whole start of it. I think Han Solo and Leia are better than Luke. Then I'm actually gonna get murdered for this, but Luke is going in the top of meh. I just don't care that much. Obi-Wan Kenobi, time to bring him to my faves. Now where in the faves is he going? Dang it. I feel like he should go above Maul, which is what he deserves because Maul killed him. No, I worded that so weird. Obi-Wan killed Maul and then Maul decided to go insane on Obi-Wan. So yeah, he deserves that. Guys, it's Omega. Omega's getting top tier easily. She is cooler than Crosshair, but is she cooler than Cassian Andor and Bo-Katan? I don't think so. She's going above Crosshair. She's so optimistic. She does put herself in situations when she should not, but I just love Omega. I think she's a ray of sunshine, and you need that in more. Padme's pretty cool. She's not one of my faves though, but I do like her better than Leia, so she'll go there. Right next to her mother. Palpatine is at the very bottom of low tier. I cannot stand that man. He is the reason for all this. He's so evil. Like, if you actually say someone who is truly, undeniably evil, Palpatine. Get him out. Literally get out of here. Which, honestly, I think that deserves an S tier in himself because he's supposed to be, like, hated. Like, he's supposed to be this evil character, and the acting and the script, they've done a great job doing that. They made me feel probably what they want me to feel towards Palpatine. Plo Koon is so cool, especially in the Clone Wars. I do like him better than Padme and Baby Yoda and Boba Fett. Do I like him better than Mando? Probably not, so he's going there. Poe's cool. Where should Poe go? Top of good? No. He's going in between 3PO and Command. No, I like Grievous. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so hard. Please take this with a grain of salt. All these answers could be different tomorrow. Qui-Gon Jinn is so cool. Okay, Qui-Gon in between mother and daughter. So he's going in between Padme and Leia. R2-D2 is going into top tier ahead of Hondo. He deserves that. That droid, so loyal. Guys, we got Rex here. Rex is going all the way to the top. This is gonna be hard. Where should Rex go? Is he above? Ezra's above. I think Chewbacca's gotta go at the bottom of S tier because I love him, and then Rex above Chopper. Yes, for now. I love Rex as a character. I don't know if you could see it behind me, but I literally have his helmet up there as well as a geeky tiki of Rex. He's my favorite clone. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. So that's where Rex is going. Who are we up to? I'm not doing Dark Ray, but is that the only Ray you're gonna give me? Because that kind of pisses me off. This is not Dark Ray. This is just Ray, in my opinion. Is she going above Obi-Wan? Okay, I think I like Maul better than her, and Rex less than her, but that's Ray. I'm not just ranking that off the Dark Ray. Like I said before, Ray is the reason why I love Star Wars. I think she is such an amazing character. Her score is also, like her theme, some of the best Star Wars music of all time. I think people don't realize that Star Wars was always made for kids. Not always, but especially the movies, and that's the audience they're trying to do at. So when I was a 12-year-old girl walking into seeing The Force Awakens for the first time and I see Rey on the screen, I'm gonna fall in love with her. And the fact that she has a yellow lightsaber, yellow is my favorite color, and I think I would have a yellow lightsaber too, so made me love her even more at the end. Okay, who are we up to now? Sabine. I love Sabine. Okay, is Sabine going? I need her up more. Okay, Sabine is going top of top tier. She's an artist just like me. Shout out Simpson Co. And I just love the Ghost Crew. I think I've said that 1,010 times in this video, but I love the Ghost Crew, so she's going there. Savage. Bottom of meh. I could care less about him. Although those episodes were very cool. Tarkin, get out of here. He's going between Grand Inquisitor and Ponkrell. What a jerk. Guys, we have Tech. So sad. I actually respect that spot at the bottom of top tier. I love the Bad Batch. Can you tell? Thrawn. I am a big reader. The Thrawn books are my favorite of all time. Does he go above Obi-Wan Kenobi? I think he does. Arlani is actually my favorite. I love Arlani. Read the Thrawn books. Start with the canon trilogy, so like the white cover with just Thrawn on it. Read that trilogy first, and then read Thrawn Ascendancy, which Chaos Rising is my favorite book of all time. At first, I was like, I don't get the whole hype around Thrawn, and then I read the book, and I get the hype about Thrawn. I really love him. He is what a character. If you read the books, you'll just have a whole different opinion on him. A whole different opinion. Which leads us to Darth Vader. Darth Vader might deserve. He definitely deserves top tier. Yeah, we'll go there. Like I said, I love Anakin. Darth Vader's cool, but he's not my favorite villain. I've learned to respect him though. Ventress is going into top tier as we see more and more of Ventress, and when she like left Dooku during whatever season of Clone Wars, that's when I started loving her. She above BB-8. She's definitely above Bo-Katan. She's above BB-8. Ventress is so cool. She's so cool. She's my favorite bounty hunter, if you want to call her a bounty hunter. Meh. Welcome to Mace Windu. He can go below Jango Fett. Once again, could care less about him. Wolf. I love Wolf. He could get bottom of great. I just think he's a great clone. I do like him better than Commander Cody. I love his relationship with Plo Koon. So cool. Guys, we got Wrecker. We got the whole Bad Batch now. Oh, I love Wrecker though. Does Wrecker go below Tech or above Tech? I'll put him below Tech for now because I'm really Tech sacrifice. Go watch the Bad Batch if you haven't. Please do. All right, guys, we got Yoda. Yoda deserves top tier. Like, even if he's not one of my favorite characters, he deserves top tier. Which I'll leave him there for now. Because, like, once again, he's not one of my favorite characters, but he's so iconic and deserves that iconic. And the rest of the characters I don't really want to do. So here's my final list. I'll zoom in so you guys could see it a little more. So in my faves, I got Ahsoka, Anakin, Kanan, Thrawn, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Maul, Rey, Captain Rex, Chopper, Ezra, 5s in Chewbacca. I think that is a pretty fire S tier. Now top tier, we got Sabine, Hunter, Echo, K2SO, Ventress, BB-8, Bo-Katan, Andor, Omega, Crosshair, R2-D2, Hondo Anaka, Finn, Tech, Wrecker, Darth Vader, and Yoda. So, I mean, I think I did a good job, guys. Ew, why is Jabba moving? Great. I put Ben Solo. I'm also going to include him as Kylo Ren, just his whole arc. Jyn Erso, Mando, Plo Koon, Boba Fett, Grogu, Padme, Qui-Gon Jinn, Leia, and Wolf. And then in good, we have Cad Bane, Bail Organa, Chirrut, Han Solo, 3PO, Poe, Commander Cody, Grievous, Luthen, Count Dooku, Jabba, Fennec Shan, Wicket, Kit Fisto, and Lando. And just meh, we got Luke Skywalker, Jango Fett, Mace Windu, Ayla Secura, seventh sister. If I'm wrong, that's going to be embarrassing, but I think that's the seventh sister. Babu Freak, Cal Kestis, BD1, and Savage, which, reminder, Cal and BD1 might get more if I played the game. Get out of here. We got Mundi, the Grand Inquisitor, Tarkin, Ponkrell, and Palpatine. So there you have it, folks. There is my rating of these characters that were in this just random tier making list. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm pretty happy with my choices. I think I wouldn't move any. I think I did a good job. And I hope you guys think so too. If you put your top Star Wars characters in the comments, I want to see them. I want to know who your top 3 are. I want the top 3. Put them in the comments. Let me know. And be sure to like and subscribe. That would help me out a bunch. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.